So far.
Well, Billy's supposed to be working all weekend, so
Oh, yeah.
she hasn't put me on the schedule, so I don't even know what the schedule is for my next time working. She hasn't on the schedule yet. I'm working all the way till I go on vacation.
When are you going on vacation?
21st.
21st?
That's right. 21st. August 26th.
For what, week?
A week or better.
Week, August, isn't it?
And sort of parts of the script will go in a second. Next Friday. Parts for the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Actually, one's supposed to come in the second, one's supposed to come in the fifth. The one I need is coming later.
Which one do you need?
The brake light switch.
Ooh.
They won't allow me to inspect the car without it.
Oh, yeah.
It's technically. See that one ruptured in the eruption at the Yellowstone Park?
You were talking about.
Came up with stones and mud instead of just the. Wasn't Old Faithful.
Yeah, we were talking about it on the way down.
Did you see the secondary picture? Or the secondary video of that?
No.
They have a secondary video of the guy standing right next to him.
Only makes you nervous because you know that's a
Volcano.
huge volcano, the whole Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Never blows. You look at that one. Ice Age.
Bob Johnson Dirt Car Sportsman Cars coming out onto the speedway for their feature go tonight, sponsored by Fabco and Thomas Trash Service. And once again, to call the action for you, here's Tim Baltz. Tim?
Thank you so much, Jamie, as we get set to go for the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman. Dustin Hutton on the point in the 7D with the 5 of Steve Roberts alongside. Row 2, Justin Gadbaugh in the 18, the 35 of Dylan Moore. Row 3, Frank Sibley in the 92, 17 of Owen Nyer. Row 4, Josh Rion, the 91, 410 of Mike Fowler on the outside. Row 5, it's Eric Nyer in the 34, 35B of Brennan Moore. Row 6, last week's winner, Dave Rogers, the 44, Tyler Corcoran, the 64. Row is 7, Xavier Andrews, the 0, Tyler Stevenson, the Fox 28. Row number 8, Gavin Isley in the 18, the 1 of Paul DeRutter. Row 9, Jessica Power in the 52, Trevor Gibbons, the 621G. Row number 10, Keegan Nyer, 34K, along with the 2 of Taylor Dockstader. Row 11, Greg Brinklow in the 707 with the 33 of Alan McDonald. Final row is Jonathan Murphy in the 62 and the 32 RS of Ryan Shanahan. 24 cars answered the call. We are just about set to go. It is the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman, as they will be ready for 20 very fast laps around the Can-Am Speedway tonight with the good folks at Thomas Trash Service and Fabco of Watertown.
Oh, yeah, well, you're bringing up.
I believe this is Kinsley on top of the flag stand.
Huh?
Making sure the lineup's right.
She'll be waving the green flag on behalf of Thomas Trash Service. Isaac was up there a minute ago. They flip-flopped classes on me. They said they were going to do one, and then they ended up doing the other. That's okay. We got it right, though. Something happens to us announcers all the time.
See, how do you like it?
Yeah,
I had a car deal early. How do you like it?
Well, I know, I had a sponsor deal here. But that's okay. We love Thomas Trash Service, and we love Fabco.
We love all our sponsors.
Absolutely, we do. Set for green. 20 laps will be the distance.
Huh? Where are you going?
Kinsley's going to look the field over. She has them at her control. And we're set to go green off of turn number 3 and 4. Green lights are on. The Sportsmen are green. As the mad scramble for Sportsman supremacy is on, and we had them 4 wide going through corner number 1 and 2. A couple of cars shuffled out of line on the top side, but in all that exchange, it is Dustin Hutton out in front of the field. Stevie Roberts right there with him in spot number 2. 35 of Dylan Moore right there to challenge as well. Justin Gadbaugh, Mike Fowler, the top 5 as they work it up into turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Roberts now under attack from the 35D of Dylan Moore as they work it down the back stretch into turn number 3 and 4 and give the spot to Moore as they go up into turn number 3 and 4. Mike Fowler sees that line's working well. He moves to the top side, sidesteps the 18 of Justin Gadbaugh. As Gadbaugh is going to go to the bottom, Fowler's going to stick it up on the top side of the racetrack as he'll race off the turn. Gadbaugh gets the position back down the back straightaway, but in the meantime, Dustin Hutton has the lead, but he's got some company right now in the form of Dylan Moore as they bring it across the line for lap number 3. 7 of Hutton is your race leader. 35 of Moore there for position number 2. 5 of Roberts. Getting some pressure from Mike Fowler and Justin Gadbaugh as they race down the back straightaway. Gadbaugh relegated to the 5 spot. 6th is Owen Dyer. 7th is Eric Dyer. 8th is Frank Sibley making a move on the outside lane. 9th to Tyler Corcoran, and Josh Rion completes the top 10. As the battle for the lead goes on, Dylan Moore, not afraid of it, goes up to the outside portion of the speedway, looking to pull even turns with Dustin Hutton down the backstretch. Into turn number 3 and 4, Dylan Moore on the move. He works the high lane, drag race to the line with Dustin Hutton. It's dead even at the line. Dustin Hutton by mere inches at the stripe for the lead, but Dylan Moore is right there with him. Working it down the back straightaway off of turn number 2. Dylan Moore gets an incredible run up off the top portion of the racetrack. He's trying to clear Dustin Hutton if he can through turn number 3 and 4. He may have him this time as they work it down the front straightaway up lap number 6. Give it to Dylan Moore. Dylan Moore to the lead as they work down off of corner number 2. Dustin Hutton not going away though. He's right there with him down the back stretch. Mike Fowler watching this from spot number 3 as they work it into turn number 3 and 4. Justin Gadbaugh having a solid night. He's up to 4th. Owen Dyer 5th as Moore continues to show the way at lap number 7. 7 laps are complete. Dustin Hutton, a little bit of a bobble up off of corner number 2. Dylan Moore not going to back down. He goes back to that high lane into turn number 3 and 4. And as these two drivers are battling for the lead, this is going to bring Mike Fowler into the picture. His title rival, Tyler Corcoran, stuck back just outside the top 5, running in position number 6 right now. Battling with Steve Roberts. He picks up the number 6 position as we got a battle for the lead once again. Dylan Moore, Dustin Hutton, they have been having a spirited battle for the top spot. Mike Fowler right in position to try to take it away though. As they work up off the corner, Dylan Moore is trying his best on that outside lane. He gets the lead for good now. He'll clear the 7 of Hutton into turn number 1 and 2. As we saw in the 358 race just a few moments ago, that outside line was not very good down in corners 1 and 2. It was really good, however, down in turn number 3 and 4. As we work lap number 10, Jamie, this is a heck of a race between Dylan Moore and Dustin Hutton. Moore looking for his first career win.
A 3-car battle for that top spot. And this has been the way it's gone for most of this feature go here. Still Dustin Hutton up in front. And he has been completely harassed by Moore for that number 1 spot. Fowler sits back there just waiting for something to happen. He's willing to let these two go at it, just stay close as they come around to complete lap number 11. And as still, Hutton right there in the number 1 spot. Moore is back there in second. Fowler still sits in third. Justin Gadbaugh right back there in the number 4 spot, but it's all these three in the front, and they are having a great battle. Hutton has that lead. Moore is right there in that number 2 spot. He continues to look to the outside part of the racetrack, and soon they will be coming up on a slower car of Alan McDonald in the 33 as they make their way down the front stretch once again. And this time, Fowler takes a look underneath Moore. And we've got a car that is completely off the pace here as Corcoran in the 64. And we'll have to wait and see if this brings out the caution, and it does. So caution coming out of the speedway.
54, bro.
And Corcoran fell off the pace, and you saw that quicker than I did.
Got clipped over there in turn number 1 and 2, battling with Owen Nyer. He has got a flat left rear tire. Championship implications on the line here. He was just only a handful of points behind Mike Fowler coming into this evening's program.
Yeah, Tyler did not need that to happen. That is the worst thing that can happen about this time of year when you're in the hunt, is to have something like that happen, hopefully, and get that tire change and get back out and get some points. That's about all you can do right now.
That's exactly it. Now, of course, he did have a flat tire on the racetrack. He tried to keep it going, but he was moving very slow, so that was the reason for the caution. So they will give him a lap to try to get that changed as we sort the lineup out here. That is in the Dirt Car rule book. They will give you a lap to get that tire changed, and because he did not cause the caution intentionally, obviously, so that's how it's going to work. But what a battle this is. Dustin Hutton, Dylan Moore looking for his first career win. Reminder, Dylan Moore won 8 novice sportsman races last year between here, Mohawk, Cornwall, and Brockville.
Well, Dylan Moore is an up-and-coming star.
Big time.
And if you want to get in on the ground floor on somebody that's on their way, which
Yep.
is what you want to do if you're a sponsor, there's your guy.
Absolutely.
That's one of them.
Yes.
You got about 5 that are on their way up through, but this car right here and driver have proven themselves the last couple of years.
Yeah, and his older brother Brennan is making his presence known too. He won his first career sportsman feature here back in 2022 when he outran Owen Nyer to the checkered flag. So the Moore brothers got it done on the kart tracks in the Northeast, and now they're getting it done over here on the big tracks.
There is going to be a race where it's going to come down to those two one of these times, and it will be a good one.
And I guarantee you, Carrie and Adam Moore, their mom and dad, are not going to like it one bit. They'll go in the trailer and hide somewhere and wait till it's over with. So,
I'm sure they will.
Absolutely. Great family out of Elgin, Ontario, Canada. Their dad, Adam, a former sportsman champion at Brockville in 2002.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
Burned out.
Well, this is going to be quite a restart right here. We cannot keep Justin Gadbaugh out of the picture on this. He had a lot of ground to make up, but here's a caution, and maybe he can get back in there again.
Well, Gadbaugh looks like he's got a pretty solid race car, but the top 3 have been really fast all night. Gadbaugh looks like he might be an outsider to try to take this one. Eric Nyer up into the top 5 again, continuing a consistent season, and he just needs to find some breaks to get to victory lane. He's got a great shot at it now.
Absolutely. Dustin Hutton is kind of hoping that Dylan Moore goes away, but he won't. And he keeps looking out that window, and there he is, there he is. All right, we're set to go with this restart. 13 complete, ladies and gentlemen. Off the turn they come, and Hutton will grab that lead. Here's Fowler trying to come down the middle, and it didn't quite pan out for him. Gadbaugh up on the outside trying to take that 3rd spot back. And then Nyer in the 34 rounds out the top 5, and here's Nyer going to the inside, and he'll take that number 4 spot away. Off the turn they come, up in front. It's still Hutton in the 7D out in front. Moore now has got his hands full as Fowler is trying to move up one more notch here, and Moore continues to run the outside. Fowler says, I'll take that inside. It's been working for me both ways. And off the turn they come, and it is still the 7D of Dustin Hutton out in front. Moore sits there in the number 2 spot, but just barely. Here's Fowler coming up on the inside. And Fowler will take over the number 2 spot, as Moore will drop back to 3rd. Nyer sits there in fourth. And it is still Hutton in front. And Nyer moving up again. Nyer trying to take over that number 3 spot from Moore. Dillon refuses to give that spot up as he goes way on the high side of the racetrack, looking for some moisture on that right rear tire if he can get it. But he now drops back to fourth. And for the lead, it's Fowler in the 410 on the outside, and Fowler will take over the number 1 spot. Hutton drops back to second. Nyer sits there in third. And Moore trying to hang in there, but he can't. He's having a tough time doing it. As now he's feeling the pressure as the Moore boys go at it for 4th and 5th. So the matchup we talked about, Timmy and I, here it is for that 4th and 5th spot. Up in front, the white flag is out for the 410 of Fowler. Hutton still sits there in second. Nyer's back there in third. Battle on Jessica Power, who's made one heck of a run from back in the pack, may be able to sneak into the top 5 here, and it looks like she'll do that. So Jessica Power with a good one, but checkered flag is out for the 410 of Mike Fowler out of Fulton. Hutton will finish in the number 2 spot. Nyer will finish in third. But Mike Fowler